Let me show you a simple received flow on a location that only requires bin and nothing else, how it works in Business Central. So what you see here is the final flow that we are going to do, meaning from a purchase order, we will print some kind of receipt list, which is not standard in Business Central. Then we will perform the put away and post the purchase order. Let's see how it looks in Business Central. I have a purchase order. It uses a location called bin symbol. I've added a quantity on my spokes. And if I scroll right, I'll have somewhere the bin code that I have added because it's not shown by default. So in this scenario, I've manually added the bin code 1201. But if you have set up the bin as a default bin on the item card, it will fill this code in on the purchase line. So if I'm entering another purchase line with another item number, and I know this item number has a default bin attached to it on the bin content, it will automatically fill in the bin code. Let's scroll left and add some quantity on the last line as well. Now in Business Central, from a purchase order, it's not possible to print a receipt list. So printing those two lines with the expected bin that I would like to add it to is not done by standard Business Central. So you'll have to modify one of your documents, or in my scenario, I use the document customizer app, and I've made, instead of a normal purchase order, I've made a report template, another report template that I want to use to display the bin code on a purchase order and use that for a put away document. And if I zoom to the line here, I can see I've added my two lines and I have the bin code in a column. So I can use this as a put away document directly from the purchase order, adding the item to those two bins. And if I choose other bins, I could write it with a pin directly on this document. After that, I get back into my purchase order. On my quantities, confirm the quantities, confirm the bin codes or change the bin codes, and then I can post the purchase order. Now the purchase order is posted, my quantity received is filled in, and if I'm going into my items now to look at my bin content on the specific item, I have my item here, my spokes for instance. I could search for bin contents like this, and on my bin symbol location I can now see I've added 100 pieces. It was 4 cartoons on the first line on this bin code. So this is how you can post with simple purchase order only requiring bin.